Wakanda will no longer watch from the shadows. We cannot. We must not.
For the first time in history, two worlds are combining. Fiction is becoming reality. We've all heard of Wakanda, the beautiful city, the heart of Africa from the Black Panther comics and film. We were all mesmerized by its strong culture and unique design. However, as impressive as it was, Wakanda remained a fictional creation, a little more than another genius thought from the mind of Stan Lee. But now, thanks to one rich revolutionary rapper, Wakanda is being brought to life. With a multi-billion-dollar budget, AKON's new so-called Solar City will drive the African economy, amaze Marvel fans, and pay tribute to Black Panther himself, Chadwick Boseman, all at once. Before too long, well, I'll be screaming, "Wakanda forever!" So what would a real-life Wakanda actually look like? Allow us to take you on an imaginative journey through the glass-laden utopian megacity in the making. The stunning renderings that have already been released make Solar City, better known as AKON City, appear as a futuristic oasis for the wealthy. But it's not exclusively for the wealthy or tourists for that matter. Above all else, AKON, the mastermind behind the entire operation, wants this city to be the pathway to a new and improved world, with immense benefits for the locals. What's your first impression of the buildings? Unique? Certainly. But there's a good reason for their interesting shapes. Lead architect Hussein Bakri takes inspiration from African sculptures, a nod to the wonderful, thriving local culture that AKON wants thrust into the spotlight. AKON made this clear, telling the architect that he needed, quote, a building that looks like a statue that you can take home, like real African sculptures that they make in the villages. As we tour through the city of tomorrow, we'll be able to pass through hotels, residential properties, a university, hospitals, leisure centers, a casino, movie studios, a police station, a school, parks, shopping centers, and even the city's very own stadium. Basically all of the building blocks for a thriving modern civilization. Once completed, the area won't just be a local icon, but a worldwide beacon for magnificent innovation. In addition to the city's projected population of 300,000, which is about the same size as Pittsburgh, uncapped internationals will have the opportunity to fly into AKON City's very own airport and see the sparkling city for themselves. The singer has already declared his intentions on social media, looking forward to hosting you there in the future. While the glass and steel-rich building designs are eye-catching without a doubt, they've drawn some criticism. Why? Because the local climate is exceptionally dry and hot, and huge windows tend to invite uncomfortable heat. Thankfully, there is a simple solution for this: air conditioning. Powering the climate control won't drain as much energy as you'd think, thanks to one particular design feature. AKON City is expected to be entirely solar-powered. Say goodbye to traditional electricity grids. It sounds like a monumental and foreign challenge for a musician, but in reality, there couldn't be a better person for the job. The R&B singer already is an expert in the solar power field. He owns and runs AKON Lighting Africa, which provides solar power to a long list of countries throughout the continent. The visuals and the mechanics of the anticipated city are impressive. However, just as intriguing is the way that the society is proposed to operate. Out with cash and away with traditional banks. AKON's city economy will be built entirely on an app-based cryptocurrency. The name? Go ahead, take a guess. Yep, AKON. While some considered the notion far-fetched, the singer-turned-businessman is pushing the idea forward as a way to bring more freedom to residents of Senegal and wider Africa. He views blockchain and crypto as the potential savior for Africa in many ways because it brings power back to the people. Blockchain offers a more secure currency that enables people in Africa to advance themselves independent of the government. The numbers are in AKON's corner as well. 6 of the 10 fastest-growing world economies are in Africa, with the World Economic Forum projecting that the continent's consumers will spend $2 trillion by 2025. More than 60% of people in Africa are under 25 years old and do not use a traditional bank and heavily rely on mobile phones for daily tasks. This means that AKON could easily penetrate the population and spread like wildfire. Think of the cryptocurrency's debut in AKON City as a test run, with the end goal to spread it across the continent. It's a wild and fascinating idea that could revolutionize the way of life in West Africa. It could propel Senegal onto the center stage to compete with the African tourist heavy hitters like Morocco, Egypt, and South Africa.